La realtà è che se tu volessi, tu potresti fare più soldi, potresti vivere meglio e soprattutto dovresti volere più soldi con uno scopo nobile. Per cosa guadagni questi soldi? Per chi guadagni questi soldi?
Hello everybody, guys and girls, welcome to this video. I'm with my boy Daniel G. So nice to have you here.
Fine.
You know, we are attending a huge event, and so he's here. And so he's accomplished great things. I mean, you've accomplished great things in the entrepreneurial world. So I'm thinking about, you know, when I talk to people, how selling is crucial in life, business, and everything, relationship as well. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're young, you're always selling and asking. You know, like, mom, can I get this? Mom, can I get that? And then as you grow older, this stigma starts to build like, oh, sales is bad. But you will always need to influence no matter what at any point of your life. And even if people are watching this and they're not entrepreneurs and they're not in sales, like just for you to go from one level to your job to the next level, you're gonna have to sell yourself for the next position. Sales is everything. If I wanna go to eat Italian food tonight and you want Chinese food, well, somebody's gonna influence somebody right now, right? So, you know, it's just communication 101 is just so important, and it's obviously not taught in the most in traditional school systems, and that's why we show up things like this and you guys watch and learn.
Private training and stuff.
Of course.
So what would you suggest to a young guy approaching to the entrepreneurial world, sales and stuff? What they should do? How should they, you know, see the sales stuff?
Like how should they learn in sales? I mean, you know, the best thing is, and I know this is gonna sound so cliche, but it's almost like you have to do it to learn first. And I always say, you know, if you wanna double the rate of your success in sales, double the rate of the failure. Mm-hmm. That's how you get good. You know, you tell your team this probably too. It's like, hey, the first step is like, you gotta go out and do it is number one. And then you could, you know, figure out what to say and what not to say. And then you could study, you know, our mentors and coaches, but you can't study a mentor and coach and you haven't done it first, because then you're just, you know, laying on them for the results and the answers. So number one is, you know, you just got to do it. You got to put in the work. I said a joke earlier on today. I'm like, you can't, you know, watch a couple make love and think you're going to have a baby. Like you got to put in the work. And then when you put in the action, what starts to happen is you start to get into momentum. Somebody says yes to you, or you see that it actually works when you go ask somebody for something. When they say yes, that builds more confidence. When that builds more confidence, you get a little bit more experience. And it's just the cycle of doing it over and over and over again. So action 150%, and then find somebody. The best tip is this: if you're starting in sales, find an action buddy that you could role play with every single day. Just like you go to the gym and I'm like, Giorgio, and you have a gym buddy, you need a sales buddy. You need somebody to role play with every single day. Because you don't practice 24/7 on customers. You want to practice in private and show up in public and be great.
You know what I love is like attitude and work ethic. We were talking last time at dinner on how much effort it took to create your community and everything.
Yeah.
So let's just maybe point out about hard work and work ethic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good topic because like everything can't be applied without, like, when you look at work and ethic, Giorgio, it's like, okay, work is physical and mental output towards something. So that's 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week. Okay, yes, I'm hitting up people. That's work, right? Plus mental. Okay, how much? Because sometimes it's a lot more mental than it is physical, and that's fine. Okay, what are you thinking about in the shower? What are you thinking about before you go to bed? That's the mental work too, that can sometimes be more exhausting than the actual physical work. So when you look at work ethic, okay, how many hours are you putting in mentally and physically? It can't just be physical. It has to be mental too. Ethics is what you stand for. Like, you know, like I have a lot of work ethic because I've seen my parents, my grandparents, you know, work hard, and then I knew nothing but hard work. So anything under a 70, 80 hour work week felt a little bit weird to me. The reason, and what's important is when you're young in sales or you're just first starting off, you might suck just like I did. But what I lacked for in skill set, I made up for in my numbers. I said, okay, I suck at sales, which is completely fine. I know I'll get good, but I'm gonna focus on my numbers, right? And eventually my skill set will catch up.
Well, that's amazing. And it's your first time in Italy.
First time.
First time in Italy.
And I want to be honest with you, it was probably one of my most funnest experiences.
Of course, with the pink, you know, sweater and everything. So
yeah, that and no, bro, like it was one of my most Like my heart is just filled with so much gratitude right now coming off a stage. And it's different. And I think that the challenging and different things in life is what's most fulfilling in the end. You know, it's so easy going up on stage or training a team and they understand and you can speak quick. But now when you got a crowd that, you know, you have to work with them, how fast do I talk? How slow do I talk? When do I finish the sentences? It was just so fun and we had just such a fucking good time, bro. It was just
Let's
so,
go, bro.
It was so fun.
Last question is about me. What do you
Okay.
think about me, bro? I had to.
What do I think about Giorgio? This is it. Like, this is serious. I said this on stage. I said, you know, when people watch people from social media, like I watch you and you watch me, sometimes you don't see that person as a fucking human. You're like, wow, you know, I idolize that person. I was backstage and I was watching you talk and I said, fuck, this guy, the same way he is on offline or online, he's offline. And your ability to just be a fucking human and super, like, if I could sum you down in one word, humility. I know what you've built inside of your business. I know what you've done. I've seen it right here. It's not talk, like we've seen the whole thing. If I could, you know, boil it down to one word, I would say you're so fucking humble and you're so relatable. I think to every single person, every walk of life. And that's something that's not said by what you say, but just the demeanor and your energy and felt it from a crowd. And I think it's just probably one of the most strongest points of leadership that you have. And I think that's a good lesson for everybody is that you show that it's possible through your energy for everybody from any walk of life. So, bro, not only do you have a fucking amazing outfits 24/7, but you're a fucking phenomenal leader.
Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate you. I really do. I
I'll
really
see
do.
you in Canada, right?
Yes, you
I'm
have to
coming
come to
for
Canada
sure.
now.
For sure.
Now. I have to bring Giorgio to an event now. I always
I
want
need
an
to go
event.
party with this guy.
Yes,
that's
yes.
the real deal. I need to go party with you, bro.
We have to do that.
Let's go, guys.
Hey, better question. What do you think about me before we end it?
Bro.
This could be B-roll after.
What do I think about you?
What does Giorgio think about Daniel? Get it on camera.
I first told him you're more Italian than Canadian.
Really?
So, bro, I really love. Like, he
Okay.
speaks Italian
Yeah.
better than many Italians.
How was my Italian?
Perfect, bro.
Really?
Really. Great accent and everything.
I love
the
that.
energy is amazing. The impact is impactful. So, I
Thank
mean,
you.
bro, really. If you say I'm humble, you're humble too. And we were talking about this with Mauro last
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
It was like, I mean, you know, when somebody has 840K on Instagram, you know, followers and makes money and travels the world, we always idolize people. So you're really real.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Cool.
So guys,
Real recognition.
let's follow this guy on Instagram and everything he does. is
Stay
amazing.
tuned in, stay locked in. I would keep following this gentleman. And if you haven't yet, grab your finger, okay? Go click the subscribe button and subscribe to his channel, okay? We'll see you guys next time.
Reaching.